Oh, hey. Okay, so today I'm going to be rating all the hip hop albums I have listened to out of 10, and it'll be from the first hip hop album I've listened to, then from the latest one I've listened to. Let's get into it. First album I'll be rating is Lil Simz, No Thank You, and it was made in 2022. I really like this album. It's pretty good because I like the little 90 theme in it. And it's just really fun to listen to. And also, like, another thing about it, like, I really just like 90 songs. So this is why I kind of like it a bit. I'll give this album a 7 to 8 out of 10. Okay, this is the second album I'll be rating out of 10. Black on Both Sides by Mos Def, and it was made in 1999. I have not listened to this album in a bit, because it was the second one I listened to, but I remember it being pretty good, and it was like I like the features, like Tyler Qualley on the Got, I think that's what it's called, Got, yeah, and then he has also some hits on it, like Mathematics, and so I'll be rating this album like a 8 to 7, or yeah, like just a 7.5, I guess. Next album I'll be rating is Kendrick Lamar's Damn, and it was made in 2017. This album was, during some of the songs I got a bit bored, but I didn't really have the best taste back then. But I bet if I listened to it again, it would be a very fun listen. And there was a lot of good songs on it, a lot of underrated songs that people don't really talk about, like Fear. And some other, I think it's another song that starts with F, I don't know what it is, but or obviously has his biggest hit, Humble, on it. I'm not the biggest fan, I've gotten a bit sick of it, but there's other songs on there that are also pretty good. A very underrated song, very good storytelling by Kendrick, Duckworth, that's a really good song, and it ends off the album really good. I'm going to rate this album about an 8 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10. Probably like a 7.5, probably. I don't know. Probably like a 7 or something. I don't know! Next album I'll be rating is Kendrick Lamar's latest album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. When I listened to this album, I kind of went back to it and come back, like, I might have to re-listen to it, but when I did listen to it, he really didn't care what he said. He just said it, and I like that Baby Keem feature on, what's it called? Like Savior or something? Yeah, that was a good feature, and he had a few hits that he got on this album. Like, maybe you might not be the biggest fan of him, but I have a few favorites on this album. I think what it's called MF5. I think that's what it's called. I don't know, but I like the album, and I'm gonna give this album an 8 out of 10. I don't know. Oh wait, sorry. Okay, so this is the next album I'll be rating. Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar again. It was also made in 2012, I think. But this album, it was a good listen, and it had a lot of hits on it. And it's and it's one of the only songs that I liked having Drake in it, because Drake actually had a good flow in it, and they were actual friends, not like now, but so it was like I liked listening to it, and it was like a good listen. Some at the end that I almost skipped, but I didn't, because I could listen to it and it was good. So I rate this album about a 9 or 8.5. Next album I'll be rating is To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar. Again! When I listen to this album, there's all the songs are very good. I really like all the songs. No, I don't really dislike any of the songs except for some of the interludes. I don't really add those. But, mostly all the songs were good, and I didn't have to skip any. And I would rate this album like a 9. A 9 out of 10. Or 9.5. Very close to a 10, but I'm not giving it a 10. 9.5. Next album I'll be rating is Untitled Unmastered from Kendrick Lamar once again. This album is actually very underrated. It also has a very underrated songs. Nobody really mentions this album, and plus it's actually pretty good. It has some really good tunes on it, some good rapping as well from Kendrick. It's a good album, and people don't mention it that much. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 or 7.8. Next album I'll be rating is Kendrick Lamar's debut album, Section 80. This album, I don't really add that many songs onto my playlist. It's a good listen if you're just like going on a walk or just chilling in the house. It's a chill album. I'll give it like a 7.5. Oh wait, no, hold up. That's just my alter ego. Finally, we don't have someone that is Kendrick Lamar. We have Kanye West's debut album, The College Dropout. I think as a debut album, this is one of the best debut albums because this is literally his debut album, and a lot of people say this is his best album. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is also a good one. They're like tied. They're both really good, I think, but I really think College Dropout is kind of better. Just in my opinion, okay? My opinion. But I rate this album like an 8 out of 8. An 8 out of 10. Or, yeah, it was a fun listen. I'm not gonna lie. Chewbacca! Oh, sorry. I'm actually pretty tired. It's like in the morning. It's like 11 or something. I know it seems pretty early for those other people, but I'm tired. So this is Mos Def's The New Danger, and it was made in 2004. I think that's what it is, or 2003. But I think this album's like pretty decent. Okay, it's decent. I didn't like all the songs but it has some good hits in there, like Sunshine, and that was also produced by Kanye West, which we just ranked his album. So I rate this album like a 6.5 or like a 7. Probably a 7 or 6.9. No, just a 7. Oh, look who it is. The Speak of the Devil that I was talking about, the other rating about College Dropout. College Dropout. This is Kanye West's. People say this is his best album. I don't agree, but he has a lot of hits on this album, and I like it. This album is pretty good. But another thing about it is near the end, it just got pretty boring, not gonna lie. Like, there are some good hits near the end, like, I think Devil in a New Dress, that's a good one. That's a very good one. But I would rate this album like an 8. Like, that is high, so yeah, I can believe that. The people that say the album is really good, I can agree. It's like tied. I don't know what I rated College Dropout. Probably like a 9 or something, but this is like the same as College Dropout, okay? The same! It's the same! Here we have Kanye West's best album by far, Vultures 2, just joking, bro. This album is so bad. Like, the songs that I actually liked on it, I just noticed how bad it is. Teddy, be quiet! Hey, Teddy! I just noticed how bad some of the songs are. Like, the songs are good, but then Teddy, be quiet! Teddy, stop! But I noticed that the mixing on this album is trash as hell. Okay, it's so bad. Like, this album's a 1 out of 10. Literally a 1 out of 10. It's so bad. Like, Kanye, I don't know what happened to Kanye, bro. After what happened to him, I don't think this is really good, man. I don't think, no. Like, bro, this ain't good. What's this 1 out of 10 stuff? Like his Vultures 1 is literally, like, the same. It's a 2. Like, bro, this is a 1 out of 10. Trash mixing, trash everything. The only good song is 530. Okay, get up. The next album I'll be rating is Outkast's Great 80 Aliens. I don't know if I said it right. That's how I say it. But I really like this album, and I actually think it's a 10. Not gonna lie, it's a 10. You guys can argue as much as you want to with me in the comments, but this is my opinion, okay? Doesn't have to, I'm not telling you. This is literally the best album ever. Do you gotta agree with me? I'm not saying that. This is my opinion, okay? I really like this album. I had no skips. I enjoyed the whole album. This is a 10 album. I love ATLiens, Lily. Red, get out! Oh, sorry, I'm just vibing. So this album, I listened to it right after ATLiens. Me Against the World by Tupac. This is the first Tupac album I listened to, and it's pretty good. Not gonna lie, I looked on the internet, and I saw the rating for Tupac albums, and this was the best one, so I listened to it, and it probably is the best one. I'm not denying any other ones that are not better than this one. I don't know if I said it right, but I don't know what I just said, but this one could be your favorite, this one could be your less favorite, I don't know, but I really like this one. I think this one, it's like I think I'd rate it about a 7.5. Yeah, yay! Okay, here we go. The next album I'll be rating is Southern Playlist. The music. I can't even say it. I can't say it. But this album was a good listen. I liked it. Near the end it got kind of boring, but the start is pretty good. Good start. I'll give it like a 7.5. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? It's him and I. Oh, sorry. I'm just saying one of the things that on one of the songs. So Aquemini is literally like perfect. It's literally Southern Playlist of Habala music fused with ATLiens. Literally, and that makes it so good. This album is like a 9.5. A 9.5, I'll tell you. Next album I'll be rating is MF Doom's. Food. And this album is literally like so good. That's why it says food. So perfect, so good. Like, because there might be only like one bad song that's like Guinness, I think. It has a good beat, but not the best effort, but it's still pretty good, not gonna lie. I really do like this album, and I like definitely because of these like good bits. Like, I like Cookies. I think Cookies also a good one, and Raps and Guinnesses. Obviously, you gotta like that one. Yeah. So I give this album a 9. It's a 9 out of 10. Now, next album I'll be rating is Stankonia by Outkast. I listened to this when I was yeah, I did. Yeah, but this album I really did enjoy listening to it. It was a fun listen. It was very fun, and it was like there was some songs I didn't vibe with, but most of the songs I did vibe with. So this album is in like a 8.5. Okay, I'll give you that, Mr. Stankonia. The next album I'll be rating is The Low End Theory by A Tribe Called Quest. I really like this album. Like, actually, there was no skips, and I added all the songs of it onto my playlist. I really did like it was. I can't even say anything. Like, it's just so good. So this is an easy 10. You can argue as much as you want. This is an easy 10. Easy. You guys need to listen to this. This is easy 10. Next album I'll be rating is Kanye West's or Ye's Life of Pablo. I actually really like this album. It was really good. I rate it. We're gonna get right into it now. I really liked. There's a lot of underrated tracks that not many people talk about. Saint Pablo is really good, and Ultralight Beam is also really good. But telling you, this album, it's like a 9 or 8.5, okay? Tell you that. This next album I'll be rating is called Speakerbox / The Love Below. The Love Below / Speakerbox is I really enjoyed it, and if you have the time to listen to it, if you have an extra 2 hours, then go ahead and listen to it. It's very long, very long double album, but I'm telling you, it's a really good album, and it's worth the whole long wait. And if you listen to all of it, then you should be proud of yourself, because it's a very long album, and I don't think not many people nowadays would listen to the whole thing. So if you do it, then good job. But I rate this album. I really did like it. Shout out to My Favorite Things. It's a sample of the original, but they just made it so like they made it like so like fast, and so it's really good, and they really did like sample it like crazy. Like they just made it like that. It's like crazy. But this album is like I give it a 9. Good 9. The next album I'll be rating, and the second last, Jay-Z's last album that he's made, 444. I really enjoyed this album, and it's a short but good album, and I really like it. And most of the songs are added except for the first one, because it's a very controversial. I mean, how do you say controversial stuff that he said in there. But yeah, I'll give this album a 8.5. Hold up, sorry. This is Future Maxi W Boy. I actually meant to say 8 out of 10. Okay, let's get back. This is the last album I'll be rating today. 2 parts, All Eyes on Me. I have not finished it. I started listening to it today, but I'm almost finished on it. And with my thoughts on near the end of it and the whole thing, I haven't really finished it, but I'm near the end, very close. But throughout like the bits that I've listened to, it's been very good. I liked all the songs, and I'm gonna give this album a 9, or probably like an 8.5. 8.5. Now, this is the end. Thank you if you're still here. This is a very long video, and thank you if you stick to the end. These are all my ratings. You can like skip to wherever you want. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna put a timestamp because I don't know how to do it. But you could skip to where you think it is. Well, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what I mean by what you think it is, but just try and like search for. Just try and just watch the whole video. If you have enough time, then watch this video. And thank you for watching. If you watched the whole video, I'm just playing with this pen. You know what I mean? I mean it texter. So guys, I'll see you later. Tomorrow I'm gonna be making another song. I told you, called Hotel Madness. I'll see you later.